Hi. That seemed to go pretty well. Got a lot of private messaging on that last video. Let me share more as to why this is going to be so massively successful going after these people. So first of all, there's the basic psychology of somebody who is chasing you, like I'm going to get you, and you are being chased. The one that's being chased will jump higher, run farther, and be more clever and vanquish the person coming after you than the two energies is the person going, ugh, that's like energy 12. But the person who's being chased, that's like energy 1200. You can jump over fences, you can lift cars, you're Herculean. So right off the bat, they lose. Second, people who are bullies, they have no, in their mind, the movie in their mind, bullies have no play out or play situation or like retreat or plan B. Their bullying is a single plan, moving forward and to go boo and fuck you, and then you're supposed to go, But if you go fuck you and push back, they go, oh wait, I don't have a backup plan for this. So they're toppled immediately. Bullies are arrogant and lack planning. Bullies are stupid, which is why they're bullies, because they're psychologically incapable of conflict resolving, or feel like they're left out, or they have insecurity problems, or they have like really tiny penises or something like that, or think that if they get 11 guns it's going to solve their masculinity issues, and don't know the difference between being like masculine and sexy and being toxic masculine, and they're afraid of women, which of course I think is hysterical. Anyways, that they're afraid. It's just not that women are formidable powers, but the fact that straight dudes are terrified of women. I know as a gay man, because I hear them talk, I stealthily listen to them like, she fucking scared me, man. Anyways, they're all pussies. They're all beat down by their moms. Anyway, so these are all the bullies, the divorcees, the opioid takers, the alcoholics, the criminals. By the way, they call it late stage, late stage capitalism. Here's the problem. It's not late stage capitalism, it's the criminals got involved in it. And, if you could go back to when we like to make stuff because we wanted to be the best at what we made, and give customer satisfaction, and quit with these like huge army takeovers of people's market, like when all the Walmart started crashing into people's neighborhood and killing people's businesses off. For me, the Amazon coming in was just basically taking over for Walmart. That ship has sailed a long time ago. But bullies are easily toppled, and if they can't scare you, they don't have any game. So book came out, I think 2015 or 16, female author called Shock Doctrine. Basically explains, this is out of Rasputin territory. It's just stuff that we learned in grammar school about Pravda, and how that they mess up the media and mess up the food chain, and basically how you advance communism is by creating scarcity and fear and confusion. This is all playbook stuff. This is total, everything that's happening right now is total Ruski bullshit, all USSR old crap. And I'm like, God, this is so old Cold War crap. Anyway, so all we need to do is don't be scared, because they're stupid. And the less afraid you be scared, be unafraid out of spite. Be hopeful out of spite, because it pisses them off. Their whole thing is to own what people that have problems with grape laws is because of the fact that apparently they can't get it in, and the only way they can do it is by knocking something down and holding them hostage in order to appropriate. So that's the person you're dealing with. But they don't have a lot going for them. They do not have a lot going for them. And they don't have a sense of humor or perspective. They're not sensual people. They don't understand a good meal. They don't understand love. They don't understand joy or empathy. And with a lot of those things gone, you're dealing with a pretty hollow, bot kind of person. And the fact that you have an amazing imagination as an open-minded individual who's educated and who's responsibly, terrified and pissed off that our democracy is being attacked and so forth, don't project into them your fantasies of what they could do, because they're not that smart. They're stupid, and they're going to fuck shit up, but we're going to be right behind them and fix it up. And look, politics at this point in time and all points in time are creating leaders, especially leaders are created where there is a void created. So we have a void right now because apparently there's a rotting, orange potpourri bag sitting at the, in the Oval Office. So people are going to stand up. You get Crockett and AOC and Chris Murphy and Presley. Hopefully the Republicans will see the light, and if they don't, we'll bring the fire. Anyways, she's got some Kennedy in her. I like her. But we've got a lot of up and coming great stars in our political system. This is going to be a time for all of them to come forward. I think we just stay extremely vanilla. Let's just promote, Western liberal democracy, and fight them and be in the way of everything that they do along the way. And they don't have a plan for pushback. They only understand compliance because they're simple people. And, most of them were, procreated as probably in the back of a pickup truck, with a gun rack while someone said, "Hey, Earl, is the safety on?" So, raising your baby on Marlboros and Mountain Dew, not a big brain trust over there. Okay. So don't give them your ideas in your brain. Don't sit there and think that, like, they're probably going to do this and they're probably going to do that. No, that's you being smart, thinking about what they could do if they were bad. These people are stupid, and they're just doing bad stuff. And all this is about stealing money and stealing money. They're just criminals. There's criminals in the financial system, and there's criminals in our democracy and in our capitalism, and we have to get rid of all of them. And because we're being chased, as opposed to us like rising up as erudites and going, let's just go ahead and round up all the people that are assholes in America and put them in a camp. That would never happen, but now it can, because they are coming after us. So it gives us license to go in and get rid of them. It does give us license to wrap them up and take them out. And every opportunity that they came after us as gay people to try to take our lives legally, take our lives while in custody with law enforcement, we fought back so hard. We got the protection of marriage and a million other laws afterwards. All we wanted to be was not picked on anymore. And look how far we took that ball down the field. And this is the exact same thing. These people aren't really looking to take anyone out or take their lives away, but they're trying to put us under a regime that is completely unworkable, especially for the multicultural nation of the United States. Dictatorships work in homogeneous societies. You can't get 25 people. You can't get 25 Americans to agree on anything, including how they're going to be led. So if you're afraid that fascism is going to be like, oh wow, yeah, we're all going to go, fuck, that's not going to happen. So our Congress is going to stay on it. Our courts are going to work. Our justice system is going to get there. I know it's exhausting. As we want to run America as a for-profit company. We just want to yell, you're fired. But there's going to be steps and processes to this stuff. And but you can be angry and be upset and be pissed off, but don't be scared, okay? Don't be scared, because that's all their game is. And the one thing you could rob from them is showing them your fear, because they hate it. They hate it when you push back, because they fall down quickly. So with all of us united together, going after them, going as the example, going, look, they're assholes. Now we're going to go after them. We have a justification to be completely evil and to take them out, okay? And that's the path you want. We can do this. We can get rid of every single one of them and put them in Guantanamo. And we have reasons to do so, because they actually break laws, and they're bad people. They've given us permission to fight back at that level. So celebrating that, because that's pretty cool. Again, hopefully they will see the light, and if they don't, we will bring the fire.